this is Mr. Cheeky Monkey's back. Yes, I've had a shower, I'm dried, hair's dry, I think, yep. And I've got clothes on, yes. Basically, this video may be long, may not be too long. I've tried to make a video before, a vlog, about something, and it kind of went off topic and was too long. And the my headset wasn't picking up the audio, so it looks like I need a new mic headset sort of thing. Oh well. Anyways, I'm going to tell you about what happened in December 2013. So please have the patience. I hope I won't ramble on too much, and I'm just going to cut to the point. I'm going to tell you the story, the real experience. I don't want to say story because it makes it seem fake, but it's a real experience and it's affected me, and I feel like I have to, not have to, but I feel like I should share this experience with you, simply because you might benefit from it. You might actually think, whoa, I don't want to experience that. And you might think twice before you do something, and, you know, blah blah blah. Anyways, yes. So, what happened in December 2013? One day, I went to college as normal. Morning, just doing my other lessons, it was great. Coming towards dinner time, it was actually dinner time, and then I decided to go out for, I think it was, no, it's just before dinner time, yes. I think it was like break time, sort of thing. Went to the shop, bought some cigs, so I needed some. I said to my mate, do you wanna go, you wanna come for a walk with me for a bit? I was like, why? I want to get some cigs, and plus I was 17 then, I couldn't get cigs, I couldn't get served. So I got some cigs. Put some in my pocket, great, blah blah blah. And he offered me, this guy actually knew my mate, my friend, and he was smoking something, and it was a joint, so I thought, ooh, weed. Yeah, I used to be a stoner, kind of. Not as bad as others, but yeah. And my mate passed it on to me. He was like, go and try it. But I kind of didn't want to, because I actually stopped smoking that shit, and then I started to smoke it then. But it wasn't weed. Yes, guys, it wasn't weed. It was, don't judge me, but it was a legal high. When he said joint, I thought he meant weed. No. When someone says joint, it can mean anything. It could be weed mixed with a certain drug, which it was. It was synthetic. It was something synthetic mixed with. It was a lot of herbs with synthetic chemicals on the drug. So I smoked that without realizing it was the legal high. Stupid enough. 4 puffs of that, and I started to feel the effects of it 4 or 5 minutes later. I was in college doing my lesson, and then it just hit me like that. And my teacher said, "Are you alright, Chris?" My face just dropped. Because I was speaking, I was smiling, having a joke. And then facial expression just went. I looked ill, I looked terrified, kind of. It's like, he's like, "You alright, Chris?" I was like, nope, not alright. She asked me, do you want to go on the floor? And without hesitation, I went onto the floor, heavy breathing. My heart was racing up to 165 beats per minute. I think I was, I was getting emotional. It looks like I was almost trying to throw up. So weird. My whole body started to vibrate. I couldn't feel any sensation on the skin. It's just weird. It was just a weird sensation all around my body. And my heart was just racing. And I was like, ugh. Even talking about it makes me anxious. Like, that experience was horrible. It really is. I wouldn't wish anyone to go through that at all. So, the tutor was talking to me, holding my hand, as gay as that might sound, but it was horrible, I'm telling you. But yeah, she was holding my hand, she was talking to me, and at one point it was like I was about to throw up, but I didn't. I was just gagging for some reason, and I genuinely thought I was going to pass out, like I was going to lose consciousness. I near enough did at one point, to be honest. And my tutor said, I think he's going to go into consciousness. And I remember that, strangely enough, it's like, because my eyes were just weird as well. My pupils were going, was large, like, big as anything. Paramedics came, they like asked me questions. Do you know what time it is? I was like, no, I don't know what time it is. Do you know what day it is? I think it's. I said, all I know it's the weekday because I'm in college, and I knew I was in college, but I didn't know what day or time it was or what date it was. So he's trying to talk to me. I say, "Oh, his eyelids big." Right then, and my skin was pale. The lips were grey and blue. When I got up, though, my lips were dry. I felt dry. I felt like an old man. Literally, I was like, honestly, I felt like I was actually I was near enough close at the jaws of death. I was near enough, though I felt like I was just gonna boom, stop, flatline. That's how it felt. Was it the case? I don't know, but it was freaking terrifying. I've never felt like that before, and I felt fucking close to death. Anyways, went in the ambulance, hospital. Didn't even realise I got rushed in. I think I had a blacked out a little bit. I blacked out in the hospital, and I was just lying there, just sleeping, kind of. I was just closing my eyes. I was alert, but I was just like closing my eyes. So I wanted a bit of rest. So they put me in intensive care unit, and it took hours and hours from heart to stabilize to the normal rate, which is 70 beats per minute, 70 to 80 beats per minute. Never again. I used to be, well, still am depressed. I used to self-harm. That experience made me feel. Actually, I'll just tell you how it made me feel later, because I've still not finished. So my parents came in. I was like, oh god. My tutor told my parents what happened, obviously, before they came into the ward or whatever. Because I didn't want them to jar at me, and I was already stressed as it is, and a bit alarmed by the whole situation. Who wouldn't be? And my mum broke down. She cried. She thought she was going to lose me. It looked like I was on the deathbed. That's what my parents said after everything happened. It looked like you was on your deathbed, Chris. That's what they said because they never saw me in that state or that colour before. It was weird. I felt like such a dick. I felt like a dick. I felt so stupid. I felt like a twat. I scared my parents to death. They thought they was going to lose me, you know. My mum was just crying, holding my hand, hugging me. Didn't want to leave, you know, like any mum would do. She didn't want to leave me. Because she already lost her daughter before I was even born, right? Imagine how she'd feel if she lost me. I can't imagine how broken she would have been. But yeah, after when they left, they stayed for an hour or so, and I just decided when they went, I just had the urge. I had urge to hit myself. I had a lot of anger built up inside. I felt, you're fucking stupid. And I didn't really care, I didn't see anyone around me. I just punched myself in the face a few times. And I realised the nurse and doctors turned around, I was like, oh, and I was like, I just realised I'm being a bit insane here, just stop. So I stopped, I said that to myself. And not long after that, I got transferred into a ward. Not surprisingly, I was in the psych ward, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'm surprised I was in the psych ward for sure, yeah. But I was in the cardiologist ward because it was a more serious thing. How was that more serious? I was stable mentally, but I was a bit upset and angry with myself. But yeah, my heart was very sensitive that night. I couldn't get sleep. I had like 13 minutes sleep tops. This man was holding my hand because I was very sensitive. My heart was like, if I just moved up a bit, my heart's like boom, 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 like going faster. I looked at the monitor and it was like, it just increased by 20 beats by just getting up. Like, it was like, it stabilized to 100 beats per minute. I was focusing on the breathing, trying to stay calm. It kind of gradually all went better. I started to feel better, but I got up and I went back up to 135. Walking, I felt like an old man holding that IV thing. I was just walking. First time I went to the toilet, I was just walking like an old man. I was just taking every step slow. That's how bad it was, because honestly, I felt like I was gonna die that night. But I literally prayed to God that I was gonna not die. I was like, please God, don't let me die. Even at the moment in college, I had God in my mind. I was like, God, please don't. And I was just crying. Everyone just saw me cry because I was like, I felt so ashamed and horrible. I was just emotional. The drug had a psychological effect, but I'm lucky that I'm still alive because it affected my heart. But anyways, that's my experience.